ahead of USC. Head coach Sean Miller has joined us here courtside. Coach, congratulations. A great win, great ball game to watch tonight. And you had a couple seniors in Dusan Ristich and Parker Jackson Cartwright who played some key roles tonight. Tell us about the win.
Well, you're right. You know, we really hit two, I would almost call them acrobatic shots that I don't know how great of a shot they were, but clock's running down. Alonzo hit one, and then Parker hit the second one, and both were game changers, and thankful that they went in. You know, there's always a lot of different things you can learn in a game. I credit Colorado that they had a really good game plan in the first 8 minutes of the game. They set the tone and really came in with a lot of confidence. And we were really playing the last 12 minutes of the first half catch up. We played well. The last 12 minutes of the first half, I think, favored us. That's why the game was tied at halftime. And then we broke the game open. And, you know, a little bit with our players, the reason the game broke open is it's tough to game plan when you're in transition defense. And you have to get defensive stops. You have to get defensive rebounds, block shots, steals, and that leads to transition. And when our guys are in transition, that's going to be our best offense. And we did that. And when we did it, the game broke open. Well, then they really settled in, executed, picked us apart. I mean, they shot 69% in the second half. I think your chances of winning a game when a team shoots 69% in the half are about 10% is what I would say. Okay. But it was our free throw shooting and our own efficiency on offense that was able to overcome it, because if you look at us, we shot 69% on them. I mean, it was almost as if nobody missed, and thank goodness our offense really was able to bail us out for a hard-fought victory, and, you know, obviously thankful and glad that we were able to pull through.
Just 5 turnovers in the ball game for your team. Obviously, that was a key factor there. Getting to the free throw line, it was interesting, though. Colorado committed just 18 fouls, which isn't a lot, but it seemed like their fouls came when your guys were in shooting situations that got your team to the line more.
No question. We got the ball close to the basket in the second half. You know, Dusan has really become a very efficient player. I think coaches in our conference really see that. And keep in mind that part of his success is a lot of times they're guarding DeAndre with their biggest or best low post player, and Dusan is playing against their second best or second biggest. Well, you know, he's pretty good in his own right around the basket, and he and our team have to continue to take advantage of that, and we did. And when a team plays zone, that doesn't mean we're not able to get the ball inside. For whatever reason, you know, our execution in being able to get it inside might have been a little better in the second half than the first, but it's always something you can learn.
Rhino wanted to tip a hat to Emmanuel Acott, and you're playing him more and more, trusting him more and more in the late game situations. And even though, you know, the box score doesn't point out what he did tonight, maybe you can talk a little bit about his work down the stretch.
Well, the thing we like about Emmanuel is he's not small. You know, he's got size. So when you start putting a player in a position to switch or play against a player like George King, who has good size in his own right, you know, Emmanuel is more or the most versatile player coming in the game, because he's a wing player, he's a guard, he can handle the basketball on offense, and then he's able to fill the role of kind of like what we use Raleigh as. And, you know, we missed Raleigh tonight, like we did in November. We're not nearly as good of a team without him, and we hope we can get him back sooner rather than later.
All right, Coach, thanks. Congratulations. See you Saturday. Head Coach Sean Miller here courtside as the Wildcats beat Colorado by a final score of 80-71. Wildcats will take their 17-4 record into Saturday's game against the